Oh my god. Well, guys, Taylor Swift came out of nowhere and announced Folklore this morning, and now it's 12 midnight. I'm listening to Folklore. I'm doing a reaction. This is going to be a really different album, I can tell from the production stuff, but I'm just gonna get into it because screw it. I just want to listen to this already. The first track is called The One. This is so different. I don't know how to feel about this.
I'm doing good, I'm on some new shit.
Oh, she cursed already.
This just came true. It would have been you.
Oh shit, this is different.
We were something, don't you think so? Roaring 20s, tossing pennies in the pool.
Oh, whoa, that's vocals.
With your chosen family, and it would have been sweet, could have been me.
Okay, that right there. Brilliant songwriting. Whoa, okay, significantly different. Not poppy at all. Like, I knew this was going to be a hard departure from like Lover and Rap in 1989 and all of those other albums, but this is like a completely different Taylor. I've never experienced one like this. Full disclosure, I did not watch the music video yet. I actually just skipped ahead and went to listen to the album. This one is called Cardigan. I'm excited to hear it. Let's hear it.
Vintage tea, brand new phone.
Okay, I can't right now.
Dancing in your Levi's, drunk under a street light. I knew.
That is sensual right there.
Put me on and said I was your favorite.
Oh, damn, that guitar riff right there. Damn, this is some Game of Thrones stuff right here.
But now I'm bleeding.
Call it what you want. Level lyricism right there. I'm shook.
It's the ending, Peter losing Wendy.
Peter Pan reference. Never grow up.
When you are young, they assume you know nothing.
Oh my god, it just cooked for me now. That Peter Pan reference and that line being repeated over and over again. That was her lead, apparently. Her lead single, like the first music video, the one that she's gonna probably push to radio. Compared to Me, compared to Shake It Off, compared to just about every lead single that she's done so far. This is so different, it's so mature. I don't think it's an obvious radio smash, but I don't think that's her intention. I'm actually taken aback just 2 tracks into the 16-track record. Okay, so the next track is The Last Great American Dynasty. This title gives me Lana Del Rey energy. This feels like a very long-winded title. So, combined with Jack Antonoff producing, I'm expecting something great. Kind of vibing with this.
Becca rode up on the afternoon train. It was sunny.
It's based on a real person. I'm gonna have to Google after.
To settle down, it must have been her fault. His heart gave out.
Wait, did he die?
And they said, there goes the last great American dynasty.
He died!
She had a marvelous time, ruining everything.
Is this... Damn.
Flew in all her bitch pack friends from the city.
Ooh, cursing.
Threw the money on the boys in the ballet. And
I love the way she pronounces words.
marvelous time, ruining everything.
Yes, queen.
Women with madness, the men in bad habits, and then it was bought by me.
Oh my god, this is the story of her house. Oh my god.
There goes the loudest woman this town has ever seen. I had a marvelous time, ruining everything.
Oh my god. Whoa.
I had a marvelous time.
Yes. That one right there snapped. Oh my god. That was brilliant. The turn in the storytelling, the twist that this is actually about the story of how she got her house, I assume. Whoa, is this real? Let me Google this. I'm gonna Google this really quickly. Oh my God, it's real. It's based off Rebecca Harkness. It's her house in Rhode Island. That's actually amazing. Damn. Okay, so the next track is Exile featuring Bon Iver. I've been a fan of Bon Iver for a few years. I've listened to his records. I haven't really listened to his records recently, so hearing his name come back into the conversation in regards to Taylor Swift made me realize what kind of music to expect from this record. So I hope this track delivers on all the promises.
And I didn't like the ending. You're not my homeland anymore.
Can I say that his voice sounds timeless?
I think I've seen this film before.
Yeah, there seems to be a motif about film. It's come up a couple of times in her previous songs.
Understudy, like you'd get your knuckles bloody for me.
Oh, okay. Love that symmetry.
Those eyes add insult to injury.
The way she rhymes.
You've seen this film before, so I'm leaving out the side door.
Ooh, okay.
Many sides, so many sides, so many.
Okay, this kind of reminds me of The Last Time in a way.
I gave so many sides.
I love the call and response and then the reveal of the lyrics. So initially, Bon Iver's lyrics, like his initial verses, like they bleed into hers so perfectly. Oh my God, these vocals. Again, it takes a while for me to calibrate to sounds. For a while, Taylor's been giving us synth pop art greatness. Reputation is one of my favorite albums of hers. So, and this isn't quite a return to Red either. This is a whole brand new thing. So it is taking me some time to process this. But lyrically, she is just as sharp as she's always been. She doesn't waste this feature. Like, he and her sound brilliant on this track together. And it's going to take me a few more listens to solidify this track as a favorite of mine, but it's an early candidate. Okay, so the next track is My Tears Ricochet. This is track 5. Jack has said that this is one of his favorite tracks off the record, if I recall correctly. Track 5 has always had a reputation of being one of the most deep cuts. Like, most of her legendary singles or songs are track 5, so high expectations. Okay.
Did I deserve, babe, all the hell you gave me?
Damn, who hurt you?
Have it in myself to go with grace.
Oh.
My name, wishing I stayed. Look at how my tears ricochet.
Wait, so who died?
You wear the same jewels that I gave you as you bury me.
Okay, she's the one who's dead.
Sleep at night. You hear my stolen.
Can I just say, she just knows how to engineer bridges. Like, put her in charge of building all the bridges in America. She wrote this all by herself, and like, she almost got me to cry on camera, and I don't cry on camera often, so I think I finally got it. Like, again, what I like about the songs I've discovered so far is that I get to piece them together, and I normally don't have to because pop songs are direct in general. Folksy songs, I guess folklore, I think she's really committed to the storytelling aspect. So as each song unfolds, you realize what it really means or the context of the words that she's saying. And I think either it's a metaphor for breaking up or a metaphor of death do us part, like an extension of that. And death did do them part. And now she's imagining how this guy would react to her truly being gone out of his life, both in a physical and emotional sense. And the tears ricocheting are like bullets, which is why she said, "Miss me." or go for blood earlier. A lot of critical thinking required for this. A lot of people criticize her that you don't have to critically think to get a Taylor Swift song, but she's always been complicated like this. So her being open about the puzzle box of what her music means, that is an act of intimacy in its own right. For sure. Okay, so track 6 is called Mirrorball. I'm interested in how this one sounds. I don't know what she means by mirrorball. She caught me already. Yeah, have you ever wanted Delicate to be mashed up with Lover? Yeah, this is it.
Drunk as they watch my shattered edges glisten.
Okay, this has to be about Joe or her true fans or something, or someone she really loves, because I guess it's metaphor for how, like, people just take her for granted as this, like, music machine, and this one guy or these people that she's singing about get her for what she is.
Natural, all I do is try. I'm still on that trapeze.
Clown metaphors. I wonder where we heard that earlier this year.
Of yourself tonight.
Okay, this one I'm claiming as my favorite from the record so far. I think that it's such a good blend of her old sounds, her new sounds, but also a step forward. The metaphors here, the imagery of all things, like, it's so vivid and clear. You can, like, literally imagine visuals for this, and they'd be gorgeous visuals. Track 7 is called 7, which is
Pennsylvania under me.
Can I just say that her vocals this album have been a serve?
Like folk songs, the love lasts so long.
Wait, who's she singing about?
Your dad is always mad, and that must be why.
Okay, maybe she's talking about herself as 7, like when she was 7, and a friend from the past.
Anytime I want it.
Okay, like I just took some time to process this track, and I realized that I guess my theory is sort of right, that this is probably her at 7 years old in Pennsylvania meeting some random kid or friend that she may have been close to in the past that she can't really remember, and the naive energy of being a child is just throughout the song, but with a sense of maturity. Like, it's hard to channel that energy of being 7, but this is so folksy. Like, I can imagine this playing inappropriately in the background of a Cracker Barrel as background music, and that's the highest compliment I can actually give it. It's so, like, reined into its sound and oddly deep. Oddly really deep. Okay, so track 8 is August. August is the 8th month of the year, I believe. I kind of feel stupid for even questioning that. I claimed this song ahead of time, so I hope that this song actually turns out being one of my favorites.
Slipped away into a moment in time, 'cause it was never mine.
Okay, there we go. That's the kind of sound I was anticipating.
It's lost in the memory. August slipped away into a moment in time.
Okay, so she's singing from a perspective of a character, which I did read ahead of time, that there are 3 character arcs in the story and it takes place throughout time, so it's not really about her.
Wanting was enough. For me, it was enough.
Okay.
You were mine to lose.
Okay, this kind of reminds me of Cruel Summer in a way.
The hope of it all, feel the hope of it all. Meet me behind the mall.
Oh my god.
And I pulled up and said, get in the car, and then cancel my plans just in case you call. Like when I was living for the hope.
Okay, I know that we're allowed to be mad that Cruel Summer got cancelled as a single, but this is Cruel Summer. Just folksy. Jack and Taylor, you have done it yet again. You have done it. Um, just get your Grammy. Just get your Grammy. Track 9 is This Is Me Trying. I'm happy that I claimed August as my song. Wonder how good this one sounds.
And having a hard time adjusting. I had the shiniest wheels, now they're rusting.
Same.
Need you to know that this is me trying.
Okay, this is a classic kind of Antonov sounding song. It has all the makings of his usual stuff. Like, I can just tell that he produced this. See, those horns are definitely like reminiscent of Bleachers.
All of my cages were mental, so I got wasted like all my potential.
That is a good line.
You're a flashback and a film reel on the one screen in my town. And I just wanted.
That is how you write a bridge. This is the first track on the record that I don't really click that much with, but I do get the intention of the track. It really feels like a Bleacher song and not really a Taylor song, but I think this one will grow on me. I think it fits into the storyline of the characters. I'm really curious about the storyline because I know that she's singing in character in some of these tracks, and some of these tracks are probably like metaphorically about her. The next track is Illicit Affairs. I did not claim this song. I kind of wish I did, because the title sounds pretty neat.
Ends with meetings in parking lots. And that's the thing about illicit affairs and
Ooh.
longing stares. It's born from just one single glance, but it's
Who is she singing about?
just for him. So you leave no trace behind.
Oh, okay. This is getting saucy.
Clandestine meetings and stolen stares.
She's matured so much, and I love that. I love her for that. This also kind of like the rhythm kind of reminds me of like a musical, a character monologuing and singing while a scene happens.
Don't call me baby. Look at this godforsaken nest that you made me.
Okay, there we go.
Don't call me baby, idiotic fool that you made me.
Oh my god. This kind of reminds me of Death by a Thousand Cuts, but folksy and a little bit more refined. It's like fine wine, like the language in here. It's like literature. Like when she meant folklore, she wasn't just talking about folk, she was talking about lore and writing. Okay, so the next track is Invisible String.
Teal was the color of your shirt when you were 16 at the yogurt shop.
This kind of reminds me of Landslide, like the plucking, and then she brings up colors, which is interesting.
Invisible string tying you to me.
There is a myth, a Japanese myth, I believe, or a Chinese myth, about a red string of destiny. I actually wrote a script about this back when I used to screenwrite a lot, and basically it implies that like throughout your life you are connected to your soulmate through this invisible red string that you and they can only see once you meet each other. So nice little folklore in there.
She said I looked like an American singer.
Yo, this is about Joe.
Out of all the wrong ones, right into that dive bar.
Dive bar on the east side. Where are you at?
One single thread of gold tied me to you.
I'm such a nerd for knowing this, but she always uses gold to describe what her love to Joe is instead of red or any of the other colors. Okay, what can I say about that song other than me nerding out over every other line? I think this one will probably end up as one of my favorites on the record. I just really like the ability for her to tie back previous lyrics to her work. She knows how to present a cohesive narrative and do callbacks to not only lyrics in her current record, but lyrics for her previous record and her own life. Okay, so the next track is called Mad Woman. I'm excited to hear it. Let's just hear it.
First lawn, does she smile? Or does she mouth fuck you forever?
Whoa.
No one likes a mad woman. You made her like that.
Damn, that is some pretty spicy lyrics.
Mad
Well, this is giving me some witch vibes, some witch core, in the best way possible. Like, damn.
And women like hunting witches too.
Who provoked this song? I want to know. What can I say other than I'm genuinely surprised. Like, I knew from the title that this was going to be incendiary, from the imagery on the lyric video that this was going to be a fiery track. But I want to know, like, how much of this is in a character perpetrated by her in the narrative of folklore, and how much of this is her IRL. I feel like compared to other songs that she's made, like Better Than Revenge or Bad Blood, this one seems to be so well crafted and eloquent in a sense that's it's an elegant song that cuts both ways. It's like satire, also like commentary. Okay, so the next track is Epiphany. This is the longest track on the record. How ominous. Kind of like church bells, too.
Sir, I think he's bleeding out. And some at school did not cover.
Okay, so I'm a little bit lost and confused. And she mentions being a doctor, so I'm trying to piece this together, or at least an interpretation. And then I scrolled through the comments, spoilers, just to like check through what other people interpreted. And someone had mentioned that the doctor line and how it could be a metaphor for doctors or frontline people going through the pandemic right now. And that could be it. And if that were the case, this is probably one of the most touching tributes to that, because honestly, like, being in front of this invisible war, some people call it, is not something for everybody. So before I get emotional on this, I don't know how to feel about this track. Maybe I'll have an epiphany about it later, but interesting interpretation that I just wanted to bring up. Okay, well, that was track 13, which made me realize that probably is a significant track. We're headed into track 14, which is Betty. Hopefully it's a little bit happier. Some people who are eagle-eyed discovered that Joe Alwyn's mother's name is Betty, so they speculate the song is about her.
Room, but I think it's 'cause of me.
Okay, so definitely not about his mom.
Me, would you want me? Would you tell me to go fuck myself?
Whoa.
I hate the crowds, you know that. Plus I saw you dance with him.
Okay, so she's singing from the perspective of Betty's ex.
It was just a summer thing, but I know I missed you.
Wait a minute, summer thing. What is this connected to August?
Nights slept next to her, but I dreamt of you all summer long.
Whoa. When I say whoa, I mean like that is a really catchy bridge right there.
Yeah, sure, that's your party. Will you have me? Will you love me? Will
Oh, the key change.
standing in your cardigan?
Oh my god, it's all connected. It's all connected. I feel so stupid. Also, this reminds me of How You Get the Girl. And, yeah, it reminds me of How You Get the Girl and Paper Rings. There it is. That was beautiful. I love that one. Like, the storytelling and then putting it all together. Okay, so the next track is Peace. I'm just gonna go for it. You guys have to listen to this on headphones.
Would it be enough if I could never give you peace?
Her voice has really evolved into something beautiful.
But There's robbers to the east, clowns to the west. I'd give you my son.
Clowns to the west. Oh my god, that was beautiful. That was a beautiful track. I don't really have much to say about it. It's pretty straightforward, pretty clean, pretty nice. It's the second to last track, so I'm really hoping that Hoax delivers a cinematic closing to this interesting record. Well, guys, we did it. We made it to the final track, Hoax. It's been an emotional album so far, and probably one of the happiest surprises that I've received all pandemic. I've been uploading content more, and before I start reacting to Hoax, I just have to say that, like, the music industry will never be the same. Like, Taylor Swift has broken her cycle. People are releasing music left and right. It's the only thing that I really find so shameful is that we won't be able to experience these songs live for a while, realistically, and that's just heartbreaking to me, you know. But here's Hoax.
Love's the only hoax I believe in.
Oh my god, she's gonna make me cry.
A broken drum, you have beaten my heart.
I would say this would be cheesy in any context, but it's so earned here. Damn, that is one way to close probably the most understated blockbuster of a record this year has to offer. Well, this is so different from what I normally listen to. This is so unexpected, but so earnest. I was afraid that this album was going to be a rehash of like Norman Rockwell or other sounds that I've heard before, but it's so unique and so timeless. It's like finding an artifact. It's like finding an antique, like some antique in a thrift store, and taking it home and unearthing the legacy behind it and making it yours. And I guess that's what folklore means to her and what it means to me. You know, there's a lot of depth in this record. A reaction video isn't going to cut it. I think we're going to find more and more layers as the time goes by. So I don't know how to feel about this. I feel I'm going to give this a 9.5 out of 10. In all honesty, I think between this and Brightest Blue coming out last week and the continuous stream of good music that I've been getting through quarantine, it's been healing. I hope it's been healing to you. I hope it's been healing to anyone who listens to this music. But like truly, this record, we would have never gotten it if not for the pandemic. It's very much a product of the times. Yet somehow it's timeless, you know. Like, I'm flabbergasted. Like, normally I have some sort of strong thesis statement, something to say about a record at the very end of it, something snarky too. And here I cannot summon it other than imploring you to listen to the record yourself. And bravo, Taylor Swift. Like, I'm just gonna end it there. Once again, thank you so much. If you've actually made it to the end of this video and haven't checked out the record yourself, definitely go check it out. Like, subscribe if you like my sort of content. Comment your favorite track below, or what moment did this record click for you. I have memberships for people who've been following me for a long time. Definitely consider joining those. Shout out to those members, by the way. Thank you so much, and I will see you next video.